Building barricade.
Oh, I'm sad.
UAV. Sniper stands awaiting order. Target destroyed. Guns.
Victory's close.
Huh, 28-3. I accidentally spawned it as Firebreak too. There's so many bugs with Firebreak, it's like, I honestly wish the title of this video was actually some sort of like stupid, elaborate clickbait. I don't know how many people actually care about being able to change a light bulb, but this guy doesn't even know how to change a light bulb. It's usually used as just a common thing to show that people just have no idea what the fuck they're going to do as far as like handiwork goes. Because literally, just changing a light bulb is as simple as finding where the light's, unscrewing it, taking it out, and putting a brand new one in and screwing it back in. It's that simple. The same way you would take out a SIM card or move your fucking USB sticks back and forth and shit. It's that simple, okay? Now here's the thing. I know how to do this, and I have changed multiple light bulbs throughout my entire life, but the light bulbs inside of my house, I don't know what to do. So over the past, you know, year and a half or however the fucking long I've owned a house now, I can't even remember, I had to change the light bulbs a few times. I also ended up swapping them to different types of light bulbs when we moved in because they had a different kind of light and all that shit, and I just didn't like it. Now it's getting to the point to where, you know, some of them are running out and some of them are going out. Little overheads or fixtures or anything like that would have like 3 or so in there, and then one of them goes out, and then the lighting's all uneven in the house, and there's like random shadows casted all over the place, and you know what I'm saying. You want to try to have some nice even lighting inside of your house, you know? Just imagine your house, but then subtract half of the lights out of it. It gets a little weird, you know, living in half darkness like a fucking goblin. So let me explain how this light fixture is, okay? Maybe I can even find a picture of it. It's right in the ceiling, okay? And it's got a cover over top of all the little lights in there. Every single one of those lights have burnt out now, okay? So like 1.5 of my hallway is just completely dark. So the overhead light thing, it's got like a cover over top of it, you know, because obviously you don't just want light bulbs sticking out of your ceiling unless you have like those fancy recess lights that are like inside of your ceiling and like the little circles all over the place. Sometimes like people usually have them in like their kitchen or something, but I don't have that up there. So I just got like this normal little fixture that covers all of the lights inside of there. So there's like 3 lights and there's this cover on it. And right at the bottom, there's like this super solid thing with like a nipple on the end of it, okay? And I know it's like titty twister technically, but like when I sit there and try to spin that little thing, it just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning, and it's really hard to turn. So it doesn't feel like it's supposed to be turned. Glass also spins, and it just spins and spins and spins, and I don't really know what to do. I've gotten to the point to where I've been able to angle it and even get my fingers underneath of it, but nothing, it doesn't let go. It just hangs on. So I can't change the fucking light bulb. Oh my god, holy shit. These dudes really do play like it's Blackout. It's actually amazing. This has got to be one of the most campinest CODs ever. Dude, I don't know, man. It's really up there with MW2. This shit is... There's some legendary camping spots on this game. It's incredible. Would have been last kill, but you know, op spawn. They still haven't updated that shit either. So speaking of updates, there's actually an update dropping tomorrow, and a lot of people, it's just showing like some progression things. There's some league play coming at the end of this month as well, but a lot of people are just like really hyped for that kind of shit. A lot of people really just want that. It's mainly just complaints at the moment just because it's taken so long. There's gauntlets on zombies. I don't really know what the fuck that is, but they're updating Blackout, having like a looting UI overhaul instead of it being like that weird scrolling thing whenever you go to loot things now. It comes up as like an actual selection like box. You can pick out all of the items that you want out of it quickly like on PC instead of doing that horrible scrolling thing. It takes so long to actually go through and scroll through all of this shit. I was playing some Blackout last night just trying to land like firing range over and over and over again, and I just kept dying to just like so much random shit. Like I feel like confidently yesterday, especially if you watched my video yesterday, I was talking about how confident I feel on a controller and just I should just hard commit to that and fuck it. But I was getting fucking destroyed by people, and the way that people play Blackout, it's a bit more passive than I remember. I literally watched a dude that killed me, okay, because I couldn't believe, like I didn't understand what the fuck happened. I literally walked into a room and I just exploded. The dude was using an RC car to scout the grounds around him, had mesh mines inside of the building, and popped all of his fucking perks. Reinforced, dead silence, paranoia, everything. I can't guarantee that he actually had all of his perks active at that time, but he was definitely popping them every single time that he ended up getting them whenever I was spectating him, so he was just popping shit. And he was completely fine with staying there until the storm showed up. Though I do enjoy this armor update than the previous one. I mean, the problems are still there as far as like how the armor thing goes, and everybody just ends up with level level 3 at endgame anyway, and if you don't have it, then you're still fucked. But at least you're incentivized to kill people now. At least you don't feel like penalized anyway. That update to me is just not really that big of a deal, but the one thing that I am looking forward to anyway with this update is usually they're gonna come out with like, you know, a whole bunch of different variants and shit like that, so I'm hoping there's gonna be some cool variants out there that will be able to just like, you know, show off, play with those, because, you know, a lot of the time, a lot of things like cosmetically and shit, they're just there and interesting for a certain period of time, right? Especially things that you could just like, you know, grab off of the market. There's nothing really prestigious about any of them. The only thing that has any kind of longevity as far as like, you know, all the camos go on this game, and before people get tired of them anyway, is dark matter. Like, yeah, you could get tired of dark matter, but you know, you grinded for it. You obviously, obtaining that was much more difficult than obtaining virtually any other one in the game. I think they said some shit about being able to bring dark matter into Blackout or something, or its own challenges or some shit like that. I don't know how that's gonna go, but... This fucking piece of shit go? I completely lost him! How was that even fucking possible, dude? I don't even understand. How did he get away? He just I went around the corner and he was completely gone. Funny thing is, this guy is going to sit there inside of that building. I don't even know how long. So you hear nothing. But I can guarantee you there's at least 4 or 5 people here.